Welcome back to Empire Automotive. In this video we're going to walk through how to safely wash and maintain your ceramic coated vehicle to keep it looking its best and performing properly for as long as possible. Ceramic coatings, much like ceramic guard, offer fantastic protection, gloss and unrivaled water repellency. The way you wash and care for your vehicle still makes a huge difference to the lifespan and overall performance of the coating. In this video we'll cover safe washing methods, the 2-bucket process, drying techniques, and a few simple tips to help you preserve your paintwork and minimise swirl marks. Whether your car has just been ceramic coated or you simply want to wash your vehicle more safely, this guide will help you get the best possible results. First of all, it's important to understand what the coating is actually doing. Professional grade ceramic coatings, much like ceramic guard, is designed to bond to the surface of your vehicle's paintwork, creating a durable protective layer over the clear coat. Once applied and cured, the coating helps protect the vehicle from everyday environmental contamination such as road grime, dirt, UV exposure, bird droppings and industrial fallout. One of the biggest things you'll notice is the hydrophobic effect, meaning water beads and sheets away from the surface much more effectively compared to unprotected paintwork. If your coating has been professionally applied by a detailer, then you can expect between 2 to 5 years of protection. But it's best to refer to your handbook if you received one. Now that we've covered the fundamentals of the coating itself, let's get hands-on. For the first 14 days after application, try to avoid washing the vehicle unless absolutely necessary whilst the coating fully cures. If the car gets wet from rain, that's completely fine, but avoid chemicals or aggressive washing during this initial curing period. When washing a ceramic coated vehicle, the most important thing you can do is reduce the amount of dirt you physically touch with your wash mitt. A lot of swirl marks and scratches happen because people go straight in with a sponge on a dirty car. The safest approach is to remove as much dirt as possible before we ever make contact with the paintwork itself. And the best way that we can do this is with a pre-wash. Using a pressure washer is completely safe to use on ceramic coated vehicles and is actually one of the best ways to maintain them safely. And if you do have a pressure washer, make sure you pick up a snow foam lance, as this is what we're going to use for our pre-wash. We recommend Cartex Twister Comfort or Built Hamber's Auto Foam. Read the back of any snow foam bottle to help with dosage information, then fill the rest up with water, and apply a generous layer to the entire vehicle. Let the foam dwell for a few minutes on the vehicle, but never allow it to dry, especially if working in direct sunlight. After the pre-wash has had time to work, rinse the vehicle thoroughly using your pressure washer. You'll notice that a surprising amount of dirt has already come off and we haven't even touched the paintwork yet. With our contact wash, we'll implement the 2-bucket method. One bucket should contain your shampoo solution and the other just clean water. Both buckets should have grip guards fitted at the bottom to help drag dirt away from your wash mitt. We're using Cartex Royal Clean here, but there are many other options to choose from. A good quality shampoo is factored by its cleaning power, being a safe pH, and also its lubricity. That lubrication helps the mitt glide safely across the surface, reducing the chances of dragging dirt across the paint. Begin at the highest point of your vehicle and wash 1 to 2 panels at a time before rinsing your mitt off in the dirty bucket. Continue this process and work your way around and down the vehicle for the best results. A top tip here is to use straight linear motions rather than circular movements. Straight line passes are much safer because if any light marring does occur, it's much less noticeable than circular swirl marks that'll shimmer in the sun viewed by any angle. If you're washing during the warmer months, you can make sure your car stays wet at all times by respraying it with your pressure washer. Ceramic coatings are prone to one thing, and that's water spotting. This is much more noticeable if the vehicle is left to air dry. Water will bead tightly on the surface, and whilst this looks amazing, those beads can leave behind mineral deposits and water spots if they're allowed to dry naturally. When it comes to drying, always use a clean, high quality microfiber drying towel. Avoid old bath towels, chamois, or that once soft blanket that sat in your garage for 2 years. Consider grabbing yourself a dedicated drying towel for your pride and joy. Allow the towel to absorb the water and gently pull it over the panels. There's absolutely no need to apply any pressure, and since we're making physical contact with the paint, my previous mention of using linear motions applies here all the same. Once the vehicle is completely dry, you'll be left with a clean, glossy finish and a coating that's ready to continue doing exactly what it does best, protecting your vehicle and making future maintenance easier.